Back at United Wireless Arena in Dad City, the start of the fourth quarter coming your way. The Doniphan West Mustangs, their first lead of this basketball game. 30-29 over the Norwich Eagles as we begin the final quarter. There's Perry Smith. Again, his team got down early in this game, 7-0, down by 12 in the first half, down by 8 twice in the third quarter, and they make another run as they lead it 30-29. Avery Weathersby put them on top with the steal and the easy basket at the other end. Here we go. Doniphan West trying to dictate the pace of this game with their defense, but a nice basket right there from Kirsten Adams. And man, the Eagles really needed that. And now a three on the other end. It's good! Doniphan West right back with a huge answer. Melena Wetstein, her first three of the game. First three-pointer of the game for Doniphan West. And their biggest lead, 33-31. Hold on, this is going to be a good one. The winner gets to go to play for a state championship tomorrow here in Dad City. Down low on the baseline, not there. Samuelson picked off by Claire Cole, the rebound. Here come the Mustangs pushing it. Long court pass the other way to Weathersby. She's been terrific here in the second half. Claire Cole, nice pass inside, and the shot not there, but the rebound and the foul, as that is Kyra Johnson. Kyra Johnson had looked like an easy two, couldn't convert, but got her own rebound and foul. She'll go to the line to shoot the free throws for Doniphan West. And the winner plays tomorrow against the winner of the Quinter-Frankfurt game. That game scheduled to tip off 6 o'clock this evening. Championship game 4 o'clock tomorrow at United Wireless Arena. Kyra Johnson with her third point of the game. And now Doniphan West up by 3. Once again, took their first lead at the end of the third quarter. First lead of the game. And second shot is good and is now their biggest advantage. Up by 4, 35-31. Mustangs will continue that full court pressure. Braylon Kelly with the basketball. And now another steal inside the pass to Weathersby. And how about this? Check that. Well, that was Wetstein with the steal and then the pass. Oh, my. All of a sudden, Doniphan West has exploded. Now up by 6, 37-31. Perry Smith in that huddle has to be really happy the way his team has played and kept their poise even when they got down and were not scoring the basketball. They hung around, and now here they are on top, 37-31. I'm going to be quite honest, I did not see the number of who scored that basket. Came over the steal. But regardless, the Mustangs have a 6-point advantage, 37-31. Under 7 minutes to play. Norwich Eagles, though, they have always had an answer to bounce back against this team, but this is the first time they've trailed by this much, certainly. In the first lead of the game taken right at the end of the third quarter. Now, Doniphan West. Their defense kind of dictating the style of play for them has been the way, has led the way for them as the defense. Led to some baskets, easy baskets, as the crowd is on their feet at United Wireless Arena in a more full court pressure shown by the Mustangs as Norwich will take out of bounds in the backcourt. Braylon Kelly with the ball. Kelly falls down, nearly loses it. Gets it off to Haley Sheets. Sheets trapped on the near sideline. She's going to be called for a travel. That's just terrific defense right there. Doniphan West really taking Norwich out of its game right now. Back into the game for the Eagles, Reagan Smith, the 5'5" freshman. Brenna Eady out front. Doniphan West, again up by 6. Doniphan West looking to play for a state championship, making that long trip down from Highland, Kansas. 5.5 hours to Southwest Kansas and Dodge City. Showing some patience here on offense. They've worked the clock a little bit as well. That lead. inside the lane. Claire Cole throws it up, not there. Good defense that time by Norwich. That was Reagan Smith with the stop, but then a steal in the backcourt. Claire Cole, she can't hit the shot, gets her own rebound, brings it back out. The three-point attempt, not there, as that was Melina Wetstein, who has a three in this game, and now we've got a whistle. Bodies go to the floor. Kyra Johnson with the foul. And it'll be Norwich basketball again. 37-31, Doniphan West on top. And now, Trapp and Kelly. And we're going to have a tie ball. Tied it up. Good defense by the Mustangs. The alternate possession arrow pointing toward Doniphan West. They have the basketball back after another turnover. Bounce pass inside to Wetstein, and she is fouled quickly as she goes up for the shot. Elena Wetstein will be shooting 2 in this fourth quarter. She has 9 points in the game. Again, she has the only three-pointer for Doniphan West. Contrast, Norwich has just 2 three-pointers. Second free throw, and she's got it. She's in double figures now with 10 points. And it is a 38-31 lead. Again, the Mustangs increasing their largest advantage of this basketball game. When it counts the most in the fourth quarter, 38-31. 5.5 minutes left to go in this game. Norwich, Adams on the baseline, misses everything. Rebound comes down to Avery Weathersby. She's been terrific in this game. Here's a three from Wetstein, and she hit it. Her second three of the game. And it's now a double-digit lead for Doniphan West, 41-31. This is a 14-3 run going back to the third quarter. At one time, it was 27-19 Norwich when they were. Actually, a 22 to, yeah. And Kirsten Adams, she has been coming up with some big baskets for Norwich, and they needed that. That cuts the lead to 8, but on the other end, now Claire Cole Kyra Johnson. Kyra Johnson. And she scores, and a timeout as Doniphan West back up by 10 points, 43-33, and whew. Again, it was 23-19 at the half. Norwich on top. Then they got it out to a 8-point lead. And the Doniphan West Mustangs, they have been terrific. Again, they knocked off Central Plains on Wednesday. The dynasty of the Pat Stiles and the Claflin community in that area, looking for their 9th consecutive state championship. They had won 55 postseason games in a row. And Doniphan West came out and went on a 12-0 run in the first quarter and never really looked back against Central Plains. You always expected them to make a run, but this Mustang team was too good. They won by 20. Today, they never led in this game until the very end of the third quarter. Now they're up by 10 points, and a steal in the backcourt. Claire Cole, she can't hit the layup, though. She had the steal, but misses the layup. On the other end, Reagan Smith nearly lost at Adams with the basketball. Haley Sheets looking inside. 4 minutes left to go in the basketball game. Norwich, they've won 10 straight games. Come back to the regular season. On the other end, It's Claire Cole. And we're going to have a, ball picked up and not there. That was, I believe, Katie Johnson with the shot. And all of a sudden, Doniphan West missing out on some nice opportunities underneath. Some shots close to the hoop. Norwich, though, is going to have to score a little quicker. Brooklyn Sheets in the lane, and they got it. Brooklyn Sheets, her 7th point of the game. 8th point of the game, actually, and that cuts the lead to 8. Yeah, it's going back to the third, early in the game, early in the fourth quarter. Yeah, this is a 24-6 run by Doniphan West. My math right? Either way, it's been a big run for the Mustangs. They have been something. And you always kind of got the feeling that they might make it a comeback in this game because the lead never was that large for Norwich. And Doniphan West had some good looks. They just would struggle to get the shot to go down, and much like their last couple of possessions here. So this game far from being over. But Doniphan West picking up the pace on the defensive end, really pressuring the ball, causing some turnovers, getting some easy baskets there in that toward the end of the third quarter, and then continuing the torrid pace in the fourth quarter. So 3.5 minutes to go. Semifinals, Class 1A Division I State Basketball Tournament from United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. Brenna Eady, that's who they want to have the ball in her hands. She's a terrific ball handler, and just like that, she loses it and goes out of bounds. And my director just said, nice job in my ear. I jinxed her. Got ahead of herself a little bit. Ball goes off her leg and out of bounds. But she is a terrific ball handler, really is. She had a great first half in this game as well, scoring the basketball of 8 points. And again, an 8-point advantage for Doniphan West right now. Kirsten Adams on the other end. The spin not there. The follow from Brooklyn Sheets. Basket's not there, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. In Brooklyn Sheets, the 5'7" senior. Eight points in this basketball game for Sheets. Big free throws here. Every point is important now. She'll get another chance here. Just over 3 minutes left to go in the basketball game. Stu Chance, the referee there, gives the ball back to Brooklyn Sheets. Her 9th point of the game, and that cuts the lead to 7. 43-36. Oh, we got a tie up in the backcourt, or what's the call? And it will be Norwich basketball, so a turnover. Tied it up. Haley Sheets looking inside. Reagan Smith, a little turnaround, not there. Rebound. Fight for it on the ground. Here come the Mustangs. They got the numbers. 2-on-2. And on the other end, that is Claire Cole, and Cole is fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Reagan Smith commits the foul for Norwich. Just under 3 minutes left to go. Claire Cole, the 5'7" senior. She finds herself around the basketball a lot. She is a hustler on this team. She has 4 points in the game and just rims in and out. So Norwich down by 7. Braylon Kelly out front. Kelly with 12 points in this game has kind of gone quiet here late in the second half. Reagan Smith with a 3, and that misses everything, and it will go out of bounds, and it will be Doniphan West basketball. Kind of wonder if Norwich might start putting up some threes, cut that advantage a little quicker, but shot not there, and nearly a steal in the backcourt. Now the Mustangs on the other end. Brenna Edie with the basketball. Cole, nice pass inside, and the shot is good. Avery Weathersby has been terrific in the second half. 7 points in the second half. 12 for the game. She's had a couple of big steals as well. Back to a 45-36 lead for Doniphan West, but Brooklyn Sheets from the free throw line hits the 2. And she's got 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Under 2 to go. Another timeout on the court with Doniphan West leading by 7. What a turnaround in this basketball game late, though, once again. Norwich jumped out to that 7-0 lead to start the game. Had a 12-point advantage in the first half. And then Doniphan West went on a 10-0 run. Cut the lead to 4 at halftime, 23-19. They got within 2 a couple times. Then in the third quarter, it was Norwich back at you. They led by 8 twice, but at the end of the third, Doniphan West went on another big run and got the lead right at the end of the third quarter. Avery Weathersby with the basket. And then here in the fourth, they stretched it out to as many as 10 points, their lead to as many as 10. And now leading 45-38. They'll have the basketball after the Norwich Eagles just scored with Brooklyn Sheets. So the Mustangs will be facing some full court pressure, no doubt. Mike Klaver calling that timeout after his team scored the bucket. Mustangs will break it. Here's Edie on the other end. Bounce pass off to Claire Cole, and Cole is tripped up, and down she goes, and she's fouled. And Claire Cole back at the line. Shoot free throws where she just missed 2, so she is 2 of 4 tonight at the line. Mustangs back up by 8, 46-38. In Doniphan West trying to advance to the state championship. And you can't say they got there easy if they do, because they knocked off Central Plains and now leading the number 1 seed, Norwich Eagles, 47-38. A minute 42 left to go in this game. And the rebound comes down to Kyra Johnson for Doniphan West. The Mustangs with the basketball and the lead. They can afford to take some time. Norwich may have to foul. Start thinking about fouling anyway. It's out front. There's Milena Wetstein. She can hit the 3. Doubt they're going to throw up too many threes in this situation, though. And trapped out front is Kyra Johnson, but she is fouled, and she'll go to the line. Samuelson with her second foul. As at the line will be Kyra Johnson. She has 8 points in this game. Has a chance to put her team back up by double digits, and she does. 48-38 now, Doniphan West on top. What a performance from this basketball team. Just hanging around the entire game and then pulling away here in the fourth quarter. Second shot not there, but the rebound comes down to Wetstein, and boy, Doniphan West will retain possession as Brenna Edie out front finds Wetstein wide open down low, and the easy 2. And it's a 12-point lead now for Doniphan West. The Mustangs' biggest advantage of this basketball game with under a minute to play. And the Doniphan West Mustangs coming up with a steal on the other end. Then we're going to have a tie ball, and I think the possession arrow, let's see. And we're going to be Doniphan West basketball. Anyway, Kyra Johnson doing a great job, and will be Mustangs basketball up 50-38. Again, they only scored 4 points in the first quarter, 15 in the second, 11 in the third. And really got it going here in the fourth, but that defense has been terrific. As Norwich, Perry Smith's going to call a 30-second timeout here. I don't know if Norwich is going to foul or not at this stage of the game. Up down by 12, may not matter. Maybe Perry Smith just wants to have a few nice words with this basketball team, and he's kind of got a little smile on his face. He's almost trying to fight it. There's Mike Claver on the other end, who's done just a terrific job of coaching basketball in that Norwich community all these years. Again, 251 career victories as the girls coach, but he's coached for nearly 40 years on all levels of basketball, boys, girls, middle school, and he has like 663 career victories, I believe, if that's the correct number. If you include all his middle school and everything else. But Norwich Eagles have been on a run. They've won 10 straight games after winning their quarterfinal game on Wednesday. #1 seed coming to Dodge City. They came in at 21-2, 22-2 after their victory over Canton Galva. Doniphan West looking for their 20th victory of the year. And more importantly than that, though, a chance to play for the state championship tomorrow afternoon in Dodge City. Mustangs to inbound the ball. Edie. She's playing a little keep away now. They don't have to shoot it. And Norwich probably is not going to foul. As they run the clock out here, the Doniphan West Mustangs are going to advance to the state championship game in Dodge City and score another easy 2 points. That was Avery Weathersby, another basket. She has been terrific. Why not? Capping it off. 14-point lead now for Doniphan West. What an explosive fourth quarter for this basketball team. The Doniphan West Mustangs go on to win it 52-38. Again, didn't lead until late, until the last shot of the third quarter. And then they explode in the fourth quarter and pull away for a 14-point victory. Doniphan West over Norwich, 52-38 the final. The Mustangs are on their way to play for the state championship. That game tomorrow at 4 o'clock at United Wireless Arena. They'll play the winner of between Quinter and Frankfurt. That game coming up later this evening at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. And our Academy Sports Player of the game is Avery Weathersby from Doniphan West High School, the 5'9" senior. She had half her team's points in that first quarter, 2 of 4 in the first, but she ends up with, let's see here, 14 points for the game, and also some big steals in that third quarter. And she had the basket to put her team ahead at the end of the third quarter. As it turns out, the lead lasted the entire way. As Doniphan West Mustangs, what a terrific, really come from behind performance for the Mustangs from Highland, Kansas. Again, making that long trip from Northeast Kansas, making it worthwhile, because once again they will be playing for the state championship tomorrow against either Quinter or Frankfurt. And again, the tip-off for that game is around 6 o'clock this evening at United Wireless Arena in Dodge City. As again, it's Final Four Friday for the Class 1A Division I basketball tournament. The boys semifinals will be coming up a little bit later at United Wireless Arena, as we will have Wichita Classical taking on Opie in the semifinals.